to I Love Water Television. This is Carbon, your news anchor for tonight. I will be conducting multiple interviews around the downtown roleplay to see the server. Hello, Maxwell. Good to see you. I'm sorry, my little one. Anyways, I will be conducting interviews around multiple citizens around the server about the kidnapping situation that's been taking place this very week. I turn into Brock right now. Hello,
Good
Brock.
morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Carbon. It is nice to
Hello.
see you.
Great to see you too. So recently there have been a uprising and kidnappings this week, this month, honestly. How do you feel about it? Has
Uh, I think it's oh God, I think it's a lot better than what just happened.
All right, take two.
Did you want
Sorry,
to retake or do you just want to pick up where
or
we
just
left
right
off?
now. All right. How do you feel?
All right. Well, I think the kidnapping trend has been slowly rising over the past few months, and some of the statistics that you brought with you today certainly would suggest that. But as for whether or not I think it's a larger plot, maybe something bigger going on, I don't think so. I think at the end of the day, what it really comes down to is, I think it really comes down to people wanting something from others. There's reasons that people get kidnapped, whether it be financial or maybe it's got to do with power or something. And I wouldn't doubt that there's some sort of silencing operation going on among our top-ranked officials, here in our government. But that's besides the point. And yeah, what do you think, Carbon?
Uh, I'm devastated to be honest. It's the outbreak.
Beef?
It's gone up recently. Honestly, it's terrible. Oh, oh wow. Speaking of that, how do you feel about our new government system?
Hmm. Well,
Thank you, Maxwell.
I've done deals with the mayor in the past, and he's a good guy in my opinion, and I think our government is as long as you're talking about the simple higher up people in the government, I think they're doing just a wonderful job. Now, if we're talking more so about our some of our ground workers, some of the men on the field, I think they make some questionable decisions based on arrests and fines and things like that. But otherwise, overall, I think they're doing just a great job.
You heard it here, folks. From the citizens in Protection RP at the fountain. Where can we find you, Brock? Casually.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can find me around anywhere. I've always got buildings up here and there, but right now we're working on Brock's Theater Lounge. You can find us at Fountain, right outside of Spawn. Stop by, enjoy a pizza, take the slide, listen to some music, and maybe even have some drinks. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this opportunity.
Of course, of course. Now, speaking of our government, let's head on over to our mayor to conduct an interview with him. Hello, Mayor. Nice to see you. How you doing?
Uh, I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Carvin. How are you?
Oh, I am doing just just fine. You were on the I Love Water
Yeah,
TV station. Have you watched their channel before?
I have not, but I would love to greet all the viewers of this station. It sounds fucking wonderful.
Hope you love water.
I love water.
You heard him. Our first question comes from a viewer of ours actually. Festive Weather. Do you like men or women?
Both. It's a solid answer. That's what I believe.
Alright, I got some more questions for you. How's your bank doing? There's been rumors of your money starting to go down the drain, as one would say.
Yeah, I've been having a few troubles, but we still got some in the bank, and we're gonna try and make this city the best it can be. All right, and that's my word.
How do you feel about
The economy is gonna boom even to the highest level.
how do you feel about the terrorist attacks lately that killed the last mayor actually? How do you feel about those?
Well, that was kind of beneficial because the last mayor sucked dick, and not in a good way.
It'd be like that sometimes. Now, our main interview question
Yeah.
that we have is how do you feel about the uprising in kidnaps lately this month? This skyrocketed from like a soft like 60 per year to like a 60 per month. Uh,
Oh,
it's fine.
my
It's
chair
good.
disappeared. Oh.
It happens. How do you feel about that?
Uh, no, I feel that. Excuse me. Hello.
It's fine. Just keep talking. Just keep
Why is there
talking.
a thief in here?
It's not a thief. Ignore him.
Yeah. So no, I feel the kidnaps. They need to go down. I had a best friend who was kidnapped. His name was Shiv. He was locked in a
Yo, why
goddamn.
is there a thief in here?
Free Bone Man.
Kanye, get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, like,
Please
come
take
on,
care of
police.
this.
Sorry, we're dealing with police problems.
It happens.
Bro, we're your fucking bodyguards, bro. We gotta make sure this dude doesn't assassinate you.
Sir, I'm gonna ask you.
Look,
You're the
I know
ones who
it's-
just let him in.
Listen, dickhead, he was a part of us for a minute, dude. He was somebody's friend.
Oh,
You're in the shot.
Hey,
And-
get out of the
and, bro,
shot.
we've
Get
been
out of the
protecting the
shot.
mayor
Get out of the
for-
shot
for
now.
4
Get out
hours,
of the
bro.
fucking
We've been playing
shot.
this shit for 4 hours.
Get out of the fucking shot. Thank you. Thank you so
Holy
much.
shit.
Thank you so
It was
much.
on the
As I was saying, no,
Did we just kill a cop
the
over a dude
kidnappings
regular
need to
dude
go
point a gun
down,
at him?
man. This is
No,
becoming a huge problem, and I will put my police force on it ASAP. We're gonna put it as number one
Carbon,
priority.
you pulled a gun during the mayor's interview. I just want to make that
and,
clear. Pulled a gun on a
Yeah,
cop.
kidnappings will be no more.
Okay. Oh, ah! Alright, as I was saying, how do you feel about your new task force? I hear that there's been a new task force developed to stop these kidnappings. Are they how are they trained? How much money have you put into them? How long have they been training for?
They've been training for a solid 20 to 30 minutes. I think that's efficient. By the way, congratulations on your recent lottery winning, Mr. News Anchor.
Yeah, I did get that.
Proud of you.
I'm the level 30.
You're
Let's
right.
go.
It's crazy. No, the task force is gonna be trained more to try and prevent these kidnappings in the future. And my daughter, she was a victim. Tina, she liked to dance and stuff, and she almost
Yeah.
got kidnapped. That's crazy. We're trying to get everything sorted with that. We're gonna get the task force up and going, and kidnappings will be no more. I can promise the fair citizens of this city that.
You hear that, folks? He promises that these kidnappings will stop. All hail the mayor.
No ETA at the moment, but it's gonna stop. Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about the last mayor that was in office?
He was a little bitch. He just didn't know how to run the city very well. There was mass chaos going on in the streets. Just total confusion, chaos, and all that's gonna change now that I'm in office. I promise you that, sir.
All right, well, thank you for interviewing or letting me interview you today. Really appreciate it. All right.
Absolutely, friend.
All right, now we go on to our super admin, Flip. See you in a moment. And we are back on I Love Water Television. Carbon, your news anchor. I'm here with the super admin, as I said I was. with Flip, the super admin. Hello, Flip.
Hello there. How are you?
I am ecstatic to meet you once more. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine.
I wouldn't admit, but it's whatever. So there's been a lot more new senior mods lately. How come I wasn't ever one? So there's been a lot more kidnappings lately on the downtown underscore tits RP2. How do you feel about that? How does that make you and your staff team feel?
I feel like the police need to do their job.
We actually have some video evidence of some of your staff members actually going out of their way to kidnap some of the police officers trying to stop them. How do you respond to that? Oh, noted, noted. Um, there's been a lot more terroristic accomplishments, you could say. A lot more boom booms going off in the middle of the streets. How will how will you and your staff prevent this from happening? Get up again. Uh, so by preventing the terrorism, he's gonna become the terrorist himself and sacrifice himself. Oh, what a man! Thank you, Flip. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, my last question for you, Flip Super Admin for Smoky Server. Do you like water?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the due diligence to get myself banned on the server and get and kill him. Oh, so I'm gonna get banned anyways off the server for failed attempt. This is I Love Water TV.